Good morning everybody, welcome to a day in my life as a freelance marketing consultant. This video is going to show you what a typical day for me is like when I'm doing marketing with my freelance clients. So the first thing I do every morning is I make myself a coffee and my husband Tom, and I take them up and we will have our coffees in bed, and I'll usually give the cat a little bit of a stroke and a snuggle. He likes to come and sit on my knee whilst I'm having my morning coffee. He looks very cute and fluffy. And then if I have some time, usually maybe while Tom's in the shower, I'll sit and I'll read a book. I usually only get 2 or 3 pages through, but it's a really nice way for me to find a little bit of time for an enjoyable activity in the morning. And then I'll jump in the shower, get myself ready, and then get in the office for work. So I've just sat down at my computer, and one of the first things that I'm going to do is I'm going to plan out my working hours for the day. Now, sometimes I do this. Sometimes I will leave it and just kind of wing it for the day, but I've found that I've got quite a lot of client work on at the moment, and because it's all quite piecemeal, it's working out really good for me to kind of plan out literally the hours throughout the day, so that if I only need to do 1 hour for a client today, or if I want to do half a day, I can really kind of plan it out. So I've been using a new app, which I will show you. Okay, so this is the app that I've been using. It's called Structured, and I just got it off the App Store, the Apple App Store. I just went in and looked for kind of like daily planners, something like that, and I came up with this one. It's really nice and clean, as you can see, and it's got a really kind of visual, aesthetic niceness to it, which is not the right words to use, but you know what I mean. I like apps that have kind of a clean aesthetic look to them. It just makes it feel less cluttered visually in front of me, and I think if things visually look less cluttered, then they're less cluttered in my mind. So that's just me. Anyway, you have all your dates across the top here, and I've come on to Saturday so that you can see what blank day looks like, because obviously I don't always share all the details of every client that I'm working with, and so we're going to do it on a blank one. But yeah, you can add tasks in, you can copy tasks from before, and basically what I will do is I will line it all up between 9 o'clock is when I start work and 6 o'clock is when I end work. Now I set those hours up, but you can create your own start and finish time. So if you work different hours, if you work nighttime hours, whatever you want to do, you can set that up as kind of like a standard template for every day. So yeah, I'm just going to add some tasks in for my day, and then I'll show you what I've done. So this is what my day is going to look like. I've got some mapping work to do for a client. This is a client who is mapping arts activity across Yorkshire. So I'm working on that with them. My environmental client, I'm doing an hour for them. I'm doing some communications and marketing with them, helping them to get clear on their story and some projects that they've got coming up. And then my F client is it's a creative arts company, and I just want to spend an hour catching up on emails. So for them, I basically write blog posts and artist interviews and yeah, lots of really lovely articles for their website. And so I want to check my emails for an hour there and just see who's got back to me with interview responses, who I need to follow up on, and I want to prepare some stuff because I'm actually doing a site visit with them from 2 until 5 o'clock. So yeah, that's how I have structured my day. It is now 9:15, so I've got 15 minutes until my next task. I'm going to get on and I'm going to do some Instagram posts, because I am woefully behind on posting things to Instagram. So I'm just going to get caught up on some of that. And that content is basically doing a few Canva posts, editing some photos, and just planning out the content that I'm going to be posting across my Instagram. So just been looking through some of the content that I need to put up on my Instagram. And unfortunately, all of my content is on my phone. And I'm currently recording on my phone, so I'm going to have to just stop recording for a moment and upload all of the content from my phone onto my computer. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe less of a single sentence and more kind of saying, this is what we're doing. All right, brilliant. Okay, take care. Speak soon. All right, bye. So, as sometimes happens, a client rung me at 9:30, and we had a chat about another element of the project. So yeah, now I need to have another look at my structured and just make sure, well, not just make sure, just swap things around really. Yeah, so as you can see, we're supposed to be nearly 25 minutes into the mapping client work, so that hasn't happened. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to edit this to be... So you can see that now we're on with the environmental client work. So I really had better get cracking with that because now that we've used nearly half an hour of that hour, I do want to make sure that they're getting the kind of right amount of time that they're paying me for. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I will upload my content from my phone a little bit later because obviously that has been a little bit sidetracked by the call that I had as well. So yeah, just wanted to kind of update you on that. Right, it is 11:25 and I have just finished working on my mapping client work. As you can see, I've ticked it, which crosses it through, which for me visually I really like. You can see there's still 5 minutes remaining, but I have finished. And so that's good. I have finished those two client bits. So I am next moving on to F client email checks. Now, I need a little bit of a break. I need to make a coffee. I need to get a little bit of something to eat. So I'm just going to go and have a little break, maybe 10 minutes or so, and I'll shunt all the work on by 10 minutes and take less over lunchtime. But yeah, I just need a little bit of a head clearing break after doing lots of client work before I move on to my next one. I decided to have a little bit of lunch quite early, so I had a mugshot, which is a mac and cheese one, which is quite tasty, and then just a bit of a mishmash of other things that were in the fridge, such as some cheese triangles, a custard, some hummus and falafel. So it was a little bit of a hodgepodge, but it was very enjoyable. Put some on some crackers, had some fruit, and then came upstairs and was watching some sport climbing while I had a little bit of a break. It really helps me to reset if I can watch something completely unrelated to my job, so that's really, really good. Right, so I finished my lunch and I've just downloaded this new tool which I found online. It is called Descript. You see it up there, Descript, and it seems to be like a transcription tool. It's free. They do have you can upgrade to other ones to get like more hours of transcription or different features, but I've just got the free version because obviously I don't know if I'm going to use it that much yet. And there's all sorts of tools down here. There's transcription, podcasting, screen recording, overdubbing. So those could be really cool tools for me if it does turn out to be a good program. So yeah, just come on, and this is an audio file that an artist working with my client sent over, and so I popped it in, uploaded it, and then it seems to have done a bit of a transcription. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and see how good it was, see if it has worked very well or whether it hasn't. Well, I can safely say that I am definitely going to be using this tool in the future. It's taken me half an hour, roughly. If I was just listening to the audio file and having to transcribe this word for word, it would take me hours to be able to do it. And to be able to do something like this, which is a free tool, in half an hour is excellent for me. So I'm definitely going to be using this. At the moment, I recommend it, but obviously I've literally only used it for half an hour. So I don't know about other kind of tools and features on it. But yeah, it's great so far. And so now that I've got this, I can take this Word document and I can work later, another day, on kind of putting this into a blog post. So this has been really useful, and yeah, I will be using it again. It's only Tuesday lunchtime, well, early afternoon, and I'm absolutely shattered. What? What are you mowing for? He thinks I'm on the phone. When he thinks I'm on the phone, he meows because he doesn't like me talking to other people. So I'm a bit like, I need a break. But I'm due at my client's office at 2 o'clock, so I haven't got a lot of time to kind of wait. But I've got about 15-20 minutes, and I think I'm just going to sit here and chill a little bit before I set off. And yeah, I'm going to do that for kind of 10 minutes, and then I'm going to go out to my client's offices. Oh, right, we're in the car. I honestly don't know what is going on with my hair today. You'll have to excuse me. It's looking a wee bit crazy. But I thought I'd bring you along in the car with me because I've got this fancy adapter now for my phone. Well, I say fancy. I think it's about 10 quid off Amazon. It's a little adapter to allow me to put my phone hands-free on the dashboard.
Two hours later.
Back in the car, as you can tell. I've just had a really good 3-hour meeting with my client, although I am feeling absolutely exhausted now. I think having worked 13 hours last night, and then now having had quite an intense day of working, I am feeling pretty tired. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home and I'm going to just do some last few little tiny admin bits. I'm literally going to sit down at my desk for maybe like 20 minutes and just check my emails, make sure that I haven't missed any emails today, maybe plan out my work that I'm doing tomorrow. I know I've got at least one meeting in tomorrow. So I'll end it here. I hope you've enjoyed following along on a day in my life as a freelancer, which is a little bit different than a day in the life of a writer. Do please subscribe if you watch my videos and you haven't yet hit the subscription button. Please do, because I'm trying to get myself to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, and thank you to everybody who is already subscribed, especially those of you who have been around for 3-4 years supporting me since I started the channel. Yeah, every single subscription is so appreciated. Thank you so much for spending time watching my inane ramblings and what I get up to. It still kind of blows my mind that people want to watch that, but yeah, if it inspires other people to write and to do jobs that are their dream jobs, then I think that's a good thing to do. So right, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm nearly home. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.